So the Trump administration has just sent out a very, very stark warning to all of the grocery stores in America, basically threatening them and threatening any organization that tries to offer help to food stamp recipients that may be going hungry right now.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVPs. Hello days. I came across these stitches on my For You and I thought to share with this present administration has decided to send a threat to most of these organizations that decided that they were going to give any form of discounts to especially people who are involved in this SNAP benefit cutoff. And the thing is that they are warning them not to go ahead with that. If not, they will be apprehended. And I keep asking myself this question: why is it that these people actually want the poor to go hungry so bad? Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative.
So the Trump administration has just sent out a very, very stark warning to all of the grocery stores in America, basically threatening them and threatening any organization that tries to offer help to food stamp recipients that may be going hungry right now. There was a document sent out this morning because apparently they're more concerned about big box grocery stores and local pantries giving things and allowing discounts for people who may otherwise not have the money, that they sent out this document stating that they could face federal repercussions and regulations if they give discounts to food stamp recipients or people who otherwise might not be able to get food. They sent out what they called a retailer's notice saying that authorized retailers must comply with the SNAP equal treatment rule. Mind you, they're not receiving SNAP right now, so they're picking and choosing what parts of SNAP to use. We're not going to use the SNAP contingency fund for these people, but you do as a retailer have to still follow the guidelines, even though those SNAP benefits are not being used to put any guidelines in. It says you must offer eligible food at the same prices and on the same terms and conditions to SNAP EBT customers as other customers, except the sales tax cannot be changed on SNAP's purchases. You cannot treat SNAP EBT customers differently than any other customer. And offering discounts on services, it could be a violation to SNAP equal treatment waiver. Besides the fact that private companies can do whatever the fuck they want, I will remind you, if they're not receiving SNAP benefits, they are not beholden to your SNAP equal rights. And they really think Fox News and like all these news stations are like trying to make black people the face of this, and it's not black people. So y'all do with the information as you want, but this administration is more concerned about proving a point and keeping people hungry to the point where they're telling people do not allow certain individuals to get discounted food or donate to food pantries. It's crazy.
I want to know if this level of cruelty, will this level of cruelty be enough to wake up HALT members who are on government assistance, who depend on SNAP to feed themselves and their children? If this level of cruelty will be enough to finally wake them up. This came from the United States Department of Agriculture under the leadership of Brooke Rollins. And she states right here that grocery stores seeking perhaps to give relief to families cannot lower prices for people who are impacted by SNAP. They cannot change, alter, give away free food, do any of that per USDA guidelines. That's what this letter says, sent out on November the 1st, the day that SNAP benefits were being held back from those who need them most. This coming on the heels of $8 billion in aid being suspended and 42 million Americans going without the SNAP benefits they are owed. Comes on the heels $420 million in direct aid to food banks that are trying to fill that gap because they're being shorted by this administration, as well as denial of $1 billion additional direct food bank and school aid funds. All of this at one time to hurt the most vulnerable among us. So will this be what it finally takes to make them realize that these people hate them? They're not for them. They don't care about them at all.
While you were busy at work this morning, the Trump administration was busy at emailing grocery stores across the country, reminding them not to give special treatment to those that are currently relying on SNAP or EBT. So they essentially are saying, do not give special treatment to these individuals or give them discounts, literally. They go on to say if they want to continue to be eligible for SNAP or EBT, then they must comply. So SNAP literally ran out. People don't have money to go get food, right? 42 million Americans, half of which are children. And so now we're emailing and threatening grocery stores not to give discounts to those people that rely on SNAP. They only sent out this email because a number of grocery stores across the country already started offering discounts to those who were on SNAP at their grocery stores. Now the Trump administration is threatening grocery stores across the country that they will no longer be eligible for SNAP or EBT if they do not comply with their commands of a dictator.
We have some news right now. The Trump administration is emailing grocery stores across the country, telling them and reminding them that they cannot give special treatment like subtle discounts to individuals that rely on SNAP benefits during this difficult time for many Americans. Essentially, some groceries around the country started offering discounts for SNAP and EBT eligible Americans because they simply can't afford full price groceries at a time where SNAP benefits aren't being paid out. And now the Trump administration is emailing grocery stores across the country saying if they want to keep their SNAP EBT eligibility, then they have to comply with the equal treatment rule, which prohibits grocery stores from selling products to individuals eligible for SNAP at a reduced rate. But if you think about this equal treatment rule, it's designed to prohibit grocery stores from reducing the rate of food for SNAP payments, not giving discounts for individuals when SNAP payments are unavailable. And many are now saying that this is just cruelty on behalf of the Trump administration. And now grocery stores across the country are pulling any of these discounts it was giving those eligible for SNAP and food assistance. Spread the word, follow along for all the news you need to know about.
Recent Supreme Court decisions may result in not everyone getting their SNAP benefits. I'm a lawyer in real life. I don't play one on television. So this hit me this morning. Recently, the Supreme Court decided against universal injunctions. So universal injunctions is what some judges would use to enforce temporary restraining orders or temporary injunctions in this country when they would affect everyone, virtually everyone in the country. So we saw that with the birthright citizenship. So the Supreme Court used that decision to say, we're getting rid of these universal injunctions. So in the SNAP cases, one case was filed in Massachusetts. One case was filed in Massachusetts by the attorney generals of Democratic states, and a few Democratic governors of red states also joined those lawsuits. So it's about 26 states that have joined that lawsuit. There's a second lawsuit that was filed in Rhode Island. So let's talk about the Massachusetts case. So the judge has not really issued an order yet because she gave the government until today to get back to her and let them know what they intend to do. Now, I could see a scenario where her order would be limited in application to only the states that joined that lawsuit because of the ban against universal injunctions. Now, there is a second lawsuit that was filed in Rhode Island, and in that lawsuit, there are organizations who, like Christian organizations that feed the hungry, who brought those lawsuits. Now, there are some Republican-based organizations included in that lawsuit, so perhaps that judge could issue an order that would cover everyone who live in states where those organizations perform work. But there's a possibility that people in red states will not get SNAP benefits because of the Supreme Court's decision in universal injunctions. So again, to me, this is just a reminder that these cases have very serious consequences. So if the residents of only blue states get SNAP benefits, how is that going to play out politically? How is that going to play out politically for those Republicans who are refusing to negotiate with Democrats, for the Republicans in these red states who didn't bring any lawsuits? Y'all let me know what you think. How will that play if the only people entitled to SNAP benefits as a result of the lawsuits are primarily people in Democratic states? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Breaking news. If you use SNAP and a store accepts CBT, they must treat you exactly the same as every other customer when it comes to prices and deals. It is called the USDA Equal Treatment Rule. That means a store cannot give special discount for only SNAP users unless they have official federal approval. Why does this matter? Because some stores tried to help families during the benefit delay, but the USDA reminded them that they could lose their ability to accept EBT if they offer special SNAP-only deals without a waiver. They say this helps protect people from being overcharged or singled out, but it also blocks stores from doing SNAP-only price drops unless the government signs off first. Bottom line, if a store wants to help SNAP shoppers, they must apply for a waiver or offer the same discount to everyone. It's just interesting that we can't have DEI and offer everyone the same everything with that. But stores who want to help people for people who make a lot less than everyone else is unacceptable without a waiver. They better go ahead and make that waiver permanent, in my opinion. Have a good day.
Okay, update, because I see a lot of comments in the comment section, and I see a lot of people just running their mouth, not giving the correct information, which is exactly why I waited for everybody to put their stuff out there first so that I can go and look it up on my own. And again, this is why you're supposed to go and look it up on your own. So I know that y'all been hearing about the SNAP benefits and that they did not disperse. Accurate, right? So either way, the judges blocked the mandate in which they were supposed to not be able to block our SNAP benefits, right? However, that does not mean that the SNAP benefits are not coming. It means that they are going to be late, which we knew that was a possibility even when the judges blocked that, okay? That there was a huge possibility that a lot of states would be late. In the meantime, since that has happened, the USDA under the Trump administration has now moved forward with telling stores such as Kroger and other major chain brands that they are not allowed to give out a shit ton of discounts. As families continue to scrounge together to figure out how they're going to feed each other, how they're going to feed their kids, let it be known that the same president y'all voted for told the stores not to give y'all major discounts so you could stretch that dollar and find a way to make the food last all month. Now, what's important to know here is that they also told those federal judges, okay, because there was a lot of people that was saying, like, he the president, he gonna do what he want to do. True, but that's literally what the judiciary branch is for. There are loopholes in case your president turns into a dictator. You don't think that you mean to tell me you sat in the same classes as the rest of us and don't know that there are loopholes in every single branch that can override and supersede every other branch? Anywho, so he does. The Trump administration, they do have to abide by it because they're currently now being sued by all the states, right? This is the loophole that they did back to the federal judge. They just reported to the federal judge this morning that, yeah, they're going to send the SNAP benefits, but they're not sending all of it. They said, okay, you can use the contingency funds, but it's going to take like 2 weeks to get there, and it ain't going to be enough for everybody. So yeah, the states can use the contingency funds, but you can only use it when we tell you to use it, and it ain't going to be enough, which means that everybody got to get significantly less than what they normally receive. That's what they told both the USDA and the federal judges that told him he can't do that shit. You cannot take people's SNAP benefits away from them. So as of right now, it is being reported that they do plan on issuing SNAP benefits. It's not going to be your normal amount, and it's definitely not coming on time. They said it could take some states up to 2 weeks. Some people may receive theirs early. A lot of people going to receive theirs late, but don't look for it. In the meantime, they threatening to kick several stores out of the SNAP benefits program on their end. And they threatening to shut the machines down indefinitely if those stores do give major discounts to help feed families. The president MAGA voted for everybody. Yep. And the Green Party participated in ensuring that this happened. So if you hear any of those Green Party people popping up talking about it's not my fault, it's not my fault. Yes, it is. You participated in this. In addition to that, if you hear any MAGA people switching sides, tell them to stay their ass right over there. No, ma'am. This is what you voted for. So, yes, the SNAP benefits will be coming. It ain't going to be coming in the way you want, or in a damn sure won't be coming in the time frame you want. The reason they're doing it like this is because Donald Trump wants to make it look like he saved the day yet again. In addition to that, they want to keep track of certain spending and certain shit. Even though they know that they're not allowed to do this, they're going to try and find whatever backdoor option that they can to screw the American people over in whatever way that they can. Additionally, they have not let go of them wanting to go to war with Venezuela. They are yet again talking about, Venezuela threatens their Christian objectives and way of life. Nigeria threatens their Christian objectives. There's a Christian crucifixion, and there was a whole femicide happening in Nigeria for years, and all of a sudden, Okay, this is with the bullshit. We don't give a fuck about your initiatives or whatever the fuck you talking about. Anyways, yeah, they feel some type of way and they just want things done on their time. But yeah, them SNAP benefits is coming. They just not coming in anywhere near the time frame you think it's coming, and not nearly enough is coming when you think it's coming. So I guess, girl, over the next 2 weeks, figure it out. We gotta barter. We gotta help each other out. We gotta find a way to rob Peter pay Paul, because they ain't coming.
I seriously love this. It's actually confirmed that this present administration does not give any F about the poor masses. They don't care. Like, they do not care. Like, what is going on, lovelies? Not only do some group of, stores decided that they were going to, look for ways to support the people who their SNAP benefit has been cut off. Like, they decided to support them, to look for, how to help them. With that being said, trying to see ways to help. But these guys, they are all out sending letters and threats that you shouldn't help. I have never seen a situation whereby somebody is willing to help the poor and somebody somewhere is affected by that. Somebody somewhere is upset that someone is trying to help a poor person. Like, I have never ever in my existence seen something like that. I have never seen that somebody want to help someone that is going, like somebody want to help someone that is struggling in life, that is finding it hard to succeed. But there is someone somewhere who is so upset, telling you that no, you mustn't treat the poor as a poor. You must have to treat the poor as a rich. They don't care if the poor can, afford it or not. Like, they don't even care about the children. Like, they don't care about hungry people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, lovely. There is this particular teacher I saw, and this man was like, there is this saying that said, oh, there's always been this saying that there are people back in Africa that is suffering and all of that, hungry people. And now I saw so many commentaries. People are like, why are they doing this? This was supposed to be a country that is to save. And the thing is that with all of the things going on right about now, these guys still have the infantry to get themselves involved with what is happening elsewhere. They are so eager to get something involved to what is happening elsewhere. I saw a stage of Orange Man talking about how he was going to go to Nigeria and help the people of Nigeria, but your own people who decided that they were going to help each other. You don't even want them to help each other. Your administration do not want them to help each other. Like, and these people call themselves Christian. They are Christian nationalists. So what is the essence of reading your Bible, help thy neighbor, or love thy neighbor, and you cannot even practice it? And when it's time for, oh, the Christians should come over this way, you stand up and call yourself a Christian that cannot even help. And when someone even offer to help you, you find it so offensive. Like, seriously. I thought, do you know what? I'm not even shocked. There is this particular stitches that have been going all round. I think that happened last year when they see you as someone who decided to help the needy or to feed the people living on the street. They'll arrest you. That trended last year. Like, there are some people who made it as their, or who have it as an obligation to feed people. And when these people saw that people are feeding people on the street, they decided to arrest these people and give them tickets. When I heard about that, when I saw that last year, I think it happened last year, if I'm not mistaken, I was shocked. I was like, these guys are just probably feeding the people that are hungry, and you are arresting them for doing that. And now you want to, you're issuing later or a warrant or whatsoever to some group of companies or some stores who decided that they were going to go on a particular, to cut down a percentage so that people can feed their families, they can feed their underage ones. And you are not even finding that you should be happy about that, but you are still angry about that. Like, I don't understand. You can't help. You're cutting out their SNAP benefit, and you're still angry that people are offering to help. Like, lovelies, this is this is very, 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 very tough. It's a very tough time. Meanwhile, Maria is somewhere telling people that it's time. What is time when people cannot even afford to eat? When people cannot afford to eat, time for what? Oh my goodness, lovelies. Anyways, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please don't forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this video, girl, a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, lovelies, and I upload the next one. Lovelies, and just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what I think of this video. And please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like this video. Please stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.